Hello everyone, how are you doing tonight? I hope that you guys are doing good. It is Saturday now. Well, you know, it just turned Saturday. It's a little after midnight. To me, it's still Friday night. I got a lot of mail today, and I'm going to be honest with you. I got more mail today than I actually wanted to get. My Amazon groceries came today. Excuse me, I had to drink. So my Amazon groceries came. My subscribe and save. And we had got a lot of stuff this month. So, let's see if this is in frame. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff, guys. And it was so overwhelming. It really was. The delivery people were like overwhelmed because we had ordered so many things. And so some stuff was delivered to our neighbor, and then some stuff was left downstairs. And I understand that, you know, the Amazon delivery people, they're under a lot of stress to deliver packages. And when we have so many packages, I mean, we had like about 12 boxes, and some were really big and some were medium size. I guess the guy just wanted to leave it at the door, the closest door on the top of the stairs. You know, I'm grateful that he at least brought it up the stairs. You know, so I went to my neighbor's and got my packages from my neighbor's door. And that was like, that right there was like 5 boxes. And then my husband went downstairs to get the rest of the boxes that was left. Then we had some mail that was left on the outside door. And he went down and he got that. And it was just like frustrating going up and down 3 flights of stairs to get mail, to get our packages. And it all comes on one day. And we got an attitude, guys. We got an attitude. And we were like, we need to be an assisted living home. Everything is a hassle to us. Everything is an inconvenience to us. Every little thing is stressful for us, you know, with arthritis in your knees and your ankles and just going up and down the stairs like that, you know, so many times was just the biggest headache. Then my husband got a call that his Tramadol was ready. And if you guys know what Tramadol is, that is severe pain medication. And he has to have it or he will not be able to sleep at all. So, you know, it was a cool day, and he was like, well, hey, why don't we cheer ourselves up? Let's go out. Let's go, you know, go with me when I go get my Tramadol. And I was like, I want to, but I am so exhausted. I don't have anything left. I want to. So he was understanding. He got his Tramadol. He went to Walmart. He went to Giant. He went to one of his favorite Chinese restaurant. He grabbed some takeout. And he came back with so many bags. And, you know, there was no way I could just leave him to do it all for him, you know, by himself. So, we had ordered a really huge bag of cat food for the stray cats, you know. And so I threw it out the window, and I threw away all of the boxes, the Amazon boxes for recycling. I had everything packed up and taped up because he could only take down 1 thing of trash at a time. So when he went to...
Man, who you telling that to?
So anyway, he was just asking who was I explaining all that to. So I just told him I'm just sharing with my YouTube sisters and brothers, you know. So I throw down the boxes, right? And they smash all over the yard. And I go downstairs and I pick them up and I help my husband pick them up. And it was just like so frustrating because I was trying to make everything easier. It was a lot of boxes, and, you know, throwing them out the window and he could get them would save him the trip, you know. And I threw down the bag of cat food, and I just said, you know what, I'm coming back downstairs. So I go back down. I go downstairs, and you know, and I forgot to tell him I have a knife in my Jeep. Unlock my Jeep and I can get the knife and I can open up that bag of cat food, dump it in the container so that the cats will have food for the rest of the week, because it was running low. And he was struggling to get this bag open, and I was cleaning up the mess from the stuff that had fallen. And it was like, why didn't you tell me to, you know, to get the knife out of your Jeep? And I was like, I don't know, I forgot. That would have just made everything so much easier if I had just remembered to tell him that. It would have made things easier if I had remembered that there was a can of cat food that went out the window. And so I had to go get the hose, and I had to clean out the bag, and I had to clean off my shoes and clean off my hands. And it rained because of the tornado that was in Virginia, which is very close. So I had to clean up the cats' area, get all of the debris off of their little food area. And they were outside waiting, you know. So by the time I cleaned their bowls, gave them fresh water, we put the food in, it was such a struggle. It was like a Seinfeld episode. It was like Laurel and Hardy. It was like we just couldn't get right. You know, that's what it was like, guys. It was like, just can't get right. And I was so sweaty. My blood pressure was high. I know it was. And but we got it done. That's the good thing. We got it done. The area is clean. The cats have plenty of wet food, plenty of hard food. You know, there comes a burden, a responsibility. Like when you love animals, or when you care about things, when things matter to you and you want to do things right and you want to do things efficiently, there's a price that comes with that. You know, you've got people who, they don't care about the stray cats, or they don't care about the squirrels or the possums and whatever, you know, and they'll just throw food out any old kind of way. But I care, you know, and when I care hard. When I love hard. So it's like, I'm not going to have any peace unless I go downstairs and clean up the area for the cats from where the, you know, we got the bit of a, you know, from the tornado. And it would please God. It would please God, you know. But it just seems like every little thing that I want to do that's right wears me out, tires me out. There's always a, you know, some type of repercussion, you know, if things don't go smoothly. And it angers me and it frustrates me. It makes me feel old. It makes me feel like I need to be in a home. So anyway, you know, Gary and I, we got the mail. We dropped some of it coming up the stairs, and I was angry. He was frustrated, but we got it. We got everything up, and we just took a deep breath and we did what needed to be done. And so we put all the groceries away, and everything was done. By the time we got everything done, I was stinking. I was sweaty. And I wanted to try to hurry up and take a shower so that we could sit down and eat dinner together. And he had to wait for me because I had to, you know, get in the shower. I had to give Gappy her food, give her fresh food and water. I had to put the clothes in the laundry, in the washing machine. And, you know, so he patiently waited for me to get the things done that I needed to do. Then I forgot about the clothes being in the laundry, and I was like, oh God, I don't want them to sit, you know, in the washing machine too long or they'll start to stink, you know. And when he went out into the living room, I wish I had said, hey, can you go and put the clothes in the dryer? But I forgot because I had other things on my mind, you know. So it was just like all these little foxes were literally spoiling my vine today. You know, it's like so much could have been avoided if I hadn't forgot or if I hadn't been overwhelmed, you know. Then I had to remember to go take my medicine. You know, Friday is my busiest day. It's the day I have the most things to do. And it's I don't have room for other things, you know. You probably are saying, well, then why didn't you just leave those freaking Amazon packages alone? Just leave them there. Open up a little bit every day, or instead of opening up everything all at once, you know. Just, there was things in it we needed. I had supplements in there. He had supplements in there, you know, and we just do it and get it over with. Just get her done, you know. And then on top of that, my Happy Mail came, which is what you see me fiddling with right here. So it was like all the mail came today, and it was just, it sucked. It really did. It sucked. So we finally sat down and we ate together. And he was like, I'm tired. He's like, we couldn't even finish watching a documentary together, you know. And so I got an attitude. I was like, we don't spend enough time together. We just give each other scraps because we're either sleeping or either we don't feel good, you know, or either it's too cold in my room and too hot in your room. So we decided to buy a chair, a really nice, comfortable chair that he can sit in, and replace the stool that I have over there. And hopefully it will make it more comfortable for him. My rocking chair is not comfortable for him. My bed is not comfortable for him. My love seat is not comfortable for him because of his back and neck. So I'm hoping that this chair will be comfortable enough for him that he can at least sit in it for an hour to just watch a documentary, you know. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm really trying to enjoy and try not to let little foxes spoil the vine, because my life is 80-20. It really is. But those little foxes, they're no joke. They are no joke, you know, and especially when you start feeling sick, you know, in your body from stress and all that other kind of stuff. So after all of that happened, and we're sitting down and we're watching Evil Lives Here, right? Episode of Evil Lives Here. I start getting nauseous. Just start getting nauseous out of nowhere. So he gives me a handful of crackers and a cup of Coke, and he went and got that for me. And it's like, what the hell? You know? And I actually screamed a little bit. You know how you scream out of frustration? I did. I screamed out of frustration. And I'm just like sick and tired of it. I'm just like sick and tired of it, sick and tired of it, sick and tired of it. So I decided I'm not going to give Gappy her bath tonight. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I'm just going to take NyQuil, and I'm just going to say my prayers. I'm going to just talk to the Lord, and I'm going to just go to bed, and I'm just going to go to sleep. You know, the work is done. Then I started feeling sorry for myself. I want to share that with you too. My doctor said he felt bad for me. He said, I really feel bad for you. He said, the struggle that you're going through with your health, and just trying to get right. He's also concerned about, he said, it is not healthy for you to be sleeping every night with these fans blowing cold air on you. He said, you are drying out your skin. He said, that's why you have that rash on your skin, on your face. And he said, there's also irritation in the back of my head too, on my scalp. He said, your skin is drying out. You're drying out your nasal cavity. And I told him that I did what he said. I went and got the humidifier. It sits up on the shelf. I can't use it anymore because every time I use that humidifier, my nose gets stopped up. Pressure, real bad pressure. I cannot handle humidity. I cannot handle warmth. And so it's the lesser of the evils. Either you don't get to sleep and your skin clears up and your nasal cavities are normal, or you dry out your nasal cavities and you dry out your skin and you irritate your skin so that you can sleep good with these two freaking fans going. And it's like you just gotta, figure out which one is worse. But it's really sad when your doctor says, I really feel bad for you. The nausea and your blood pressure. And he said, all of this craziness started when you started perimenopause. And he said, I am trying my best to get your levels good. And I don't understand why you're having some of these problems. So, he said, increase your estrogen just a little bit. So tonight I increased my estrogen, hoping that will help. He is the second doctor to tell me, to say those types of things to me. Like, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know how to help you. I really feel bad that you're going through this. I'm so glad that Kalani, that you said to me, Kalani, you said, Pam, I'm glad that you went and did something for yourself. Because when you said that, I told my husband that you said that. And I felt like, you know what? My concern is taking care of the cats, taking care of the cats, the house, taking care of things. And then having fun doing the journaling and having fun doing my little hobbies, spending time with you guys. Those are all great. But I know that I need to invest more in my self-care in a different aspect. I do my own pedicures and I do not do a good job at it. When I went to go get my luxury pedicure done, the gentleman made it clear to me, you're cutting your toenails too low. He also made a point that the scraper that I use to remove the dead skin off my heels, I'm not doing it right. I'm leaving dense grooves in my heel and it's supposed to be more smooth. And he was like, you really should have a professional do your pedicures because, and I told him, I said, well, you know what? I do a pedicure every Friday night and I really don't. I do it tired. I do it after a workout. I do it on Friday night. So that way, I've got good, my feet are recovering from the week. Hold on. So, so that the guy was like, you really should, make a habit of coming in regular. And, of course, I'm not going to do that because that's going to be foreboding and stressful. I'm just going to come in when I feel ready to come in. But, the point is that everything is a chore. Everything is a hassle. Even to the point of doing my own pedicures is a hassle. And then to hurry up and to get it done, I'm just cutting my toenails too low, or I'm taking that scraper thing and I'm digging too hard in my skin that I'm leaving grooves. And it's like, it's obvious it's not working. You're trying too hard to do too much, and you're cutting corners where you shouldn't, and you really need to just let somebody else do it. Just pamper yourself and let somebody else do it. And I just feel like, like I do my own hair, I do my own nails, I do my own everything. And he was like, go down to the mall and get a deep tissue massage and treat yourself. Treat yourself. So I decided to do a reset. That is what I have decided to do, starting immediately, and also starting Monday. It is reset time. No more working out real hard and crazy. No more power walks, no more rucking, none of that stuff. I'm going to do exactly the routine that my doctor told me to do. And I'm going to take the stress off of myself. I am not going to burden myself with the stress of trying to fast. If I fast, I fast. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to stop overdosing myself with NyQuil, because either I don't want to face the day, or either I don't want to break my fast, so I just drink the NyQuil so that I can stay asleep, so that I don't break my fast. I want to stop doing that. If I wake up during the day, I want to make the best of the day. And if I sleep, then I sleep. I'm tired of running and hiding from things that I feel like I can't deal with. If I wake up and I'm ready to get up, I'm not going to take more NyQuil just for the sake of going to sleep, because I don't want to face the day, or because I know that if I get up, I'm going to want to eat something, and stuff like that. It's just like I put myself in this incredible bondage, because I am trying to find a way to make it work. I'm trying to force something to fit when it's not fitting. And I don't know how many of you struggle with that. It's, just trying to make things work and just putting yourself out there a little bit too much. Maybe I'll stop getting nauseous so much. Maybe the nausea will calm down. If I stop trying to do so much all the time, trying to, make everything right, trying to make things, I want to say, perfect, and then I'm too tired to journal, and then I'm too tired to do this. And then I get, so that's what I just want to do a reset. I want to start over. And if something gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And, me and Gappy spent time out on the deck today. The birds were out, and it was nice. And I even put some stickers up on the deck. You might look at it and think it looks stupid, but it was just something that I did. I just want to try something new. I want to take the stress off of myself, and let's just see how that works. So thank you for allowing me to share a piece of my day with you, a piece of me with you. I'm so glad I got that pedicure, guys, because that would have been just another thing to do on my to-do list. And you know what? The Enchanted Planner, I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but her name is Renee. She made an episode once. She's going through the menopause thing and the struggles and stuff. And she suggested a monthly reset. And I like listening to Rini because I can relate to her struggles. And I appreciate her sharing her life and her business, you know, because we help each other from that. That's, you know, we get off from other people and when they have similar struggles that we have. And, you know, this thing is real and I know I'm not alone. And that gives me great comfort because there is women out there who go through the same thing I'm going through and understand. And so Rini's doing a reset. I'm going to do a reset too. Matter of fact, Lori Dean from Lori Dean Plans said she's going to do a reset. So maybe this is reset time for us older women. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm grateful for these women who share their stories. I'm grateful for these women who share their struggles. You know, you get ideas from them. You get encouragement from them. You get to pull strength from them, you know. And I doubt very seriously that the Enchanted Planner is going to be listening to this video. I'm not even sure if Lori Dean will be listening to this video. But the struggle is real and it's hard. It's hard. It really is. When you want to watch a movie with your husband, but you're nauseous and you just got to go lay down, or it's just constant. It's not like it's a every now and then type thing. It's a struggle that's a everyday thing sometimes, you know. And it's like, okay, Gary's off these days. I want to spend some quality time with him. You know, he's up, I'm asleep. He's asleep, I'm up. You know, and it gets frustrating. It really does. It gets frustrating and it gets depressing. It gets very, very depressing. Especially when you used to do these things together, you know. So, anyway, thank you for listening. I appreciate it because I just needed someone to talk to. I needed to get this off my chest. And so if you guys are going through anything that's similar, where it's like every time you try to do things efficiently, it flops, or it's some type of something from a Seinfeld episode, you know, you're not alone. You know, you're not alone. But the good news is we got everything done. The cats are taken care of. Everything is where it's supposed to be. I'm just exhausted from it all, you know. So I didn't work out tonight. I just took a shower and I was like, the heck with it, you know. So I'm going to go ahead now and open up my Happy Mail. I bought these snippets before Miss Jeannie put out her video on making your own snippets, which I have not finished because I haven't had a chance to finish it. But I bought this from eBay, and I think it is cute. Doesn't have buttons on it, so I'll have to put some buttons on it. And, but this is, I got this off of eBay. Nice, pretty snippets. Now, you guys know that the Happy Planner had a sale, free shipping, no minimum to buy. So I did take advantage of that. Joanne Fabrics, or Joanne, she had a big sale. And so did Michaels have a big sale. So I got Happy Mail coming from that. But this is a snippet that I also got from eBay. So pretty. I tell you one thing, I never thought that I would be spending money on pieces of fabric. That's cute. So I just thought I would share that with you. I did get some more of these. I wish they had these expander discs in indigo blue, but I didn't need them, but I got them because they were only $2. Now, for those of you who really love Happy Planner, all of these were, some of these were $8, $8 and $10 from Happy Planner. I didn't need them. I'm telling you the truth. I don't need any more sticker books. These are not going to go in my collection. They're just going to be inside of a little wooden basket. But this is called Moody Florals. And this, we're going to do a quick flip through because I'm already at 30 minutes. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a long video. So we are going to flip through this so that you guys can see. Let me see if I can turn on my... All right, there we go. So this is what we get in the back. And this again is Moody Florals. And this was like $8, guys. I mean, really. Now there are some things in here that I probably will not be using, but it's enough in it that I am using, that I will use. This would be great on the Skinny Classic. You know, the notes part, that's the perfect size, but I don't use that no more. So these are really nice. I love wintry florals. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If this had not been on sale for $8, I would not have gotten it. Honestly, I wouldn't. I am not going to lie to you. I would not have gotten it. I was just shopping just because it was on sale and I knew that I would use it. It wouldn't go to waste. And I just wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to get, you know, the sticker books. Because they're not going to come around again for a while. Okay, for $8. Okay, so this is Made to Bloom. So we're going to flip through this really quickly. I mean, this is already going to be a double video. I already know that, so I'm not worried about it. But this is so pretty. Stop and smell the wildflowers. So I definitely like this. Not so much the circles, but those I love. Absolutely gorgeous. Lee, I remember you say you are an Happy Planner addict. I can understand that. I never thought I would be, but I am as well. I love Happy Planner. I love the disc-bound way of doing it. You know, that's just awesome. Oh, that's pretty. I love the foil. And Lee, I don't know how many of my videos you have watched, but I've been doing mail share and putting together different types of Happy Planner books. My favorite is the horizontal. That's my favorite. It's the Happy Planner horizontal layout, weekly horizontal layout. I do have vertical. If you've seen my previous videos, and I love keeping my planners in a Planner Anonymous classic size cover. But I decorate them, but I don't have I don't have a lot of reason to use it. I'm looking for reasons to use it. But I like to write. I like to write down my emotions and my feelings, and when I do, it's always in a prayer form. Sometimes I want to say, if like God would say, or Jesus would say, here she go. There she is again. All right, this one's seasonal florals. But that's the one thing I love about God, is he's so patient. And whereas a human being will be like, oh, she's talking about that again, Jesus is just not like that. You can go to God about anything, at any time. He's always so happy to have you talk to him, as long as it is sincere and it's real and it's raw. You know, he loves it. You know, he absolutely loves it. So it will never get old. It will never get tired with him. You know, even if it's the same thing that you've talked to him about before. If you need to get it off your chest, then he wants to hear about it. And you can't put a price on that. That is, you just can't put a price on it. You know, and I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful that I can go to God about anything, any old thing, anything. There's no limits. No limits at all. Whatever little thing is bothering you, is sincerely bothering you. I mean, I'm not talking about nitpicking. I'm not talking about, you know, just whining over nothing. I'm talking about things that just really, you're really feeling pain. You know, there's emotional pain going on here. He cares about it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. I will say this. This is a nice book, but if it were not on sale, I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have got it. I'm not into the seasonal thing anyway, but Beautiful and Brave. All right, let's try this out. Let's see what this is. This is different. This looks to me like women in unity. Just keep on growing. I think that's what it says. Just keep growing. Okay. So I love inspirational stuff. I love motivational stuff. So this is nice. This is really beautiful. I will choose faith over fear. Amen. So this is nice. I like seeing things like this. You know, would have no use for that, but so I'm happy to say that the nausea is finally subsiding. Sometimes I have been nauseous for days. It doesn't go away that easy. And then there are some days where, you know, I can get it a little bit under control. But we will see. Like I said, I went ahead and I increased my estrogen tonight. And we shall see how this goes. And like I said, guys, my life is 80-20. It is. I'm extremely grateful for that. because things can take a turn for the worst real quick. Real quick. Now, this I definitely am glad I got. I like that. Okay, so I have one last thing that I'm going to share with you. And this was on sale at Joann's. This is Park Lane. And it is 180 sheets. Look at that. Look how thick that is. 180 sheets of scrapbook paper. And no, I did not need it. Hold on, guys. My crafty knife. No, I did not need it. But when I saw it, and the shipping for something like this is going to be expensive. But it was only $4 because shipping was $4 for everything. So I took advantage of it. And I'm so glad that I did. Because I don't know where in the heck I'm going to store it. Because for those of you who have seen my previous videos, you know where I keep all of my things on the shelf. Well, there's no more room on the shelf. No more room, especially for a book this thick. But I will make a way. I can guarantee you, I will shuffle things around to make room for this. And then I promise you guys, this is the last. This, unless it's a sunflower thing or something, this is the last scrapbook pad I'm going to get. I mean, but look at that. Look at that vintage stuff. And you get 3 sheets of everything. Look at that. That is fabulous. Normally, oh, hold on. Oh, goodness. I love the smell of, don't you remember when you were in school and your teacher would pass out papers? What we used to call them ditto papers. You know, like you have an assignment you have to do and the teacher would pass papers out. And you could smell the ditto paper. That's what we called it, ditto paper. And you could smell, you know, the paper. It just always smelled good. It always smelled so good. And I love sniffing freshly printed paper. I love sniffing library books. Hold on. It smells good. So I like this because you get 3 sheets of everything. Was that 4 sheets right there? But anyway, I'm not going to, let me see, for the sake of time, let me skip through. I just want you to see what is there. Oh, I love that. And it's got butterflies right there at the tip. So isn't that pretty? Oh, goodness. So I'm going to skip through. But this is great. And I love the fact that it is not double-sided. I really prefer not to have double-sided. Because you know how we tear and make it and rip it up. Oh, look at that. That's different. So, yeah, I love this. It's thicker than paper, regular. It's thick quality paper. It's heavy. It's not like real flimsy or real thin, but it's not cardstock. So it's, yeah. Oh, this is nice. Oh, yeah. I love this. I definitely don't regret getting this. Look at that. I love this mauve color. Isn't that nice? Oh, wow. So, how are you all doing? How is your week? How was your week? I hope you guys had a good week. I hope that you are going to be able to de-stress this weekend. I hope that your little foxes aren't spoiling your vine. I mean, we're human, you know, so, I mean, when we're going to frown, we're going to frown. The most important thing is not dwelling on it. You know, have your moment to express your feelings, you know, get it out of your system, talk to someone, talk to God, deal with it, and then let it go. Don't let it simmer, because that's when bitterness can seep in. You know, go ahead and have your frustration, even be angry if that's what it is, but just don't let it simmer. And sometimes you just have to pray. Sometimes there is no one to talk to. Sometimes, you know, it is what it is. But talk to God about it and take a deep breath. And if you have to take NyQuil and go to sleep, take NyQuil and go to sleep. You know, do what you got to do. Just don't let the negative, you know, simmer, because it will grow. I'm loving this. Look at all of this. This is beautiful. But like I said, I'm glad that we got everything done. You know, I wish that we could have had spent, you know, more time together. I really do. I wish we could have enjoyed a movie. But, you know, we watched part of a documentary. Well, I forgot. Was it Evil Lives Here? Shadows? Something Shadows. I like that series. I love Evil Lives Here. That is a good series. The regular one and the Shadows one. So yeah, look at this book. This is great. This is Junk Journal. This is Happy Planner. This is everything. You can use this paper on everything. And like I said, I got this at Joann's, and it was only $13 for 180 pages. You get 3 sheets of each. It's not cheap paper. It's a little heavy, but it's not cardstock. And the shipping was only $4. That's it. That's it. Oh, I love this. Oh, this I love. This is a definite winner. I love these vintage things. Tickets. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. This is nice. I love this too. All right, guys, I'm going to have to get on out of here because my battery is dying. Ever see this? This is nice. So go to Joann's and check it out. Check out her sale. I hope it's still going on. So that's it. That's the end of it. And whew, this is a big book. Park Lane Heirloom. That's what this is called. Park Lane heirloom. So go and check that out, and I am going to see you guys in the next video. Excuse me. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for all the support that you've given me. I even feel better just from talking to you guys. You know, it is what it is, and life is what it is, and we just got to do the best that we can. And just confessing and, you know, and just exhaling and just getting things off your chest, even if it is just by making a video, it's a blessing. It really is. And I'm grateful to be able to do so. So thank you all. Have a wonderful, blessed night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.